Here we roll, yo. Oh my God. Week 4, last day, strength, action. Last day of the week, the expectation, just like the completion, the love, the abundance, the lessons, the amazingness. Okay? That is how I'm feeling. I am in just such an insane amount of gratitude to see the process working so to the T. So to the T. Where it's just so funny because anytime I try to be like I used to be, like the thinking mind be like, oh my God, this isn't working and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, I finally realized oh my God, this has been working, right? And so that was week of understanding. Do you see how this is what is so crazy? Is yesterday I talked about time, right? This is concluding, whether that's to help you or to help me put into words for the world what this concept on this one-page playbook was when it came to, hang on. There is no such thing as time or being on time. And that is the key lesson to rewire into the reptilian brain by using your future self to know that you are safe to succeed. You are safe to be excited. And you have deep connections I have deep connections with my dream friends. And creating telepathic friendships with my actual in cahoots, having telepathic friends. And that means you guys are in permission, you give each other permission to utilize each other's energy when maybe you're not having to physically be together. And that also is very empowering when it comes to this, because we can still be energetically working, and we can be energetically working with others because we already are, but there's no permission. It's all chaos. It's all yuck and muck and assumptions and opinions and things like that. And so you come over to the bright side, and you're just this is what it means to have dream friendships. I've been just why am I the one that has to learn how to communicate? Why am I the one that has to learn how to communicate with other people? Why can't they get on board with communicating with me the way I want to communicate? And that's not reading minds. That's not assumptions, right? It's instead of me going backwards anymore, and I also do need to communicate with all. And so there is still work that I need to do in that sense, but I'm also doing the work in the sense of raising any experience I'm part of up to the next level of communication, which is innate in us. We're all oh my God, I can't even go into that. And sometimes I will try to go into it when there's a group of people around and they want to shut me down, and they don't say anything physically or anything like that. I see the energy around them, it comes like this force field, like this protection, but it's actually the protection from the truth, and that's from the conditioning, the karmic, the all the work that you got to do if you really want to unlock those opportunities. The work does need to be done on letting go of that thing that comes over you when you're hearing something you know to be true, but if it were true, then that would make you weird or not belong. And that's the reptilian brain being in, having the reins of your behaviors, of your whole being. Okay? And so when we rewire our reptilian brain in this way, we shift this genetic coding. We shift this. I'm seeing just like this major insane shift in my physical form. And it's I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Certainty that those things would happen, because what am I doing? I've been working with my future self. I know what to be true. I know the outcomes. I've shown myself enough through this reflection that I have been fucking myself over. I have been bullshitting myself by telling myself something wasn't working. And that's the only reason why it didn't work, is because I told myself it wasn't. Why? Well, there's probably some more work I needed to do before I got to get here, right? The amount of lessons it's taken to get here. But how you do that faster is by working with your future self with the deep intention that this is energy work. You comprehend the science, not understand, like you comprehend the science because it's you, it's who you are, it's just like your innate ability, and you work on this physical plane and doing things like freaking, I don't know, astral travel, working with avatars, working with like doing these super fun, energetic things that produce quantum-like results. Like, I have a shit ton of avatars and those bitches be working for me everywhere. And I want to be around more people that can bring in that energy, who can start to unlock that energy. I want to bring those people into my life. But that's weird. Well, I'll show everybody weird. I don't care anymore. Like, I love that it's weird. And what I say is, so what? So what? So what? So what? Right? But I can't say that with that much power if my reptilian brain is running the show, and if I'm not around people who even understand the reptilian brain, then I'm in the reptilian brain just as much. And so that's why I like to be by myself a lot, but that's why I've set out now on an assignment, specifically in a mission sense, to find this. I'm not optimistic, I'm not pessimistic, thanks to the word expectations and Deepak. He is helping me with his one-liners. Okay, he is my earthly, super technologically advanced, physical human here on this planet, and he's taught me so much. And so I always love it when he comes back into my life and it's like, now this is for you to learn, Brooke. I'm like, okay, it's time for some Deepak, because Deepak is boring AF, unless you are ready. And then when you are ready, anything he teaches you just never leaves you. It just never leaves you because you're ready to hear it. It's just astonishing. Okay, like I have had a full bore, crazy ass tons of downloads, but this is also strength today. I'm rolling out today with a bunch of deadlifts, a deadlift with a side squat, a deadlift with a hammer curl, a deadlift with an upright row, and a sumo deadlift. Which I need these, and then I do want gloves today. Okay. So, yeah, just in deep gratitude for the amount of things that I have done, and it's new. So it is not the most comfortable for my nervous system. So working with money, paying things off, getting like things that are just like major things where there's still part of my 3D me that would be like, yeah, but this. Yeah, but this. And then just always being in that like low state of belief. And so that's what I'm moving through, is like, dude, oh my God, I cannot believe that I didn't give myself credit before for this. I can't believe that I was so mean to myself. I can't believe that I put so much pressure on myself. Like, those are the things that made me powerless. And we're so energetically put with the karmic and ancestral shit to feed that fear of not doing enough, and that comes from me. That comes from the ancestors, that not doing enough. Now the not being enough, right, that comes from the karmic. So, doing is ancestral. Being is karmic. That's just the download I got. And that's just for me. That's my projection. And what they told me, I don't know what that means for you, okay? But it makes sense because I just wrote it down. So creating your body story there's lots of first steps for the body story, but one of the first steps is the first step to healing karmic and ancestral. Where the core wounds lie. Okay, oh boy. I am a little whew. Dolly, where are you? Dolly. so I'm feeling super strong, but I'm also feeling like I might not be super energetic. Okay. I'm just gonna press stop, have this on one video, and I'm gonna just do the workout in the next video. All right. I think this one was a long one.